question that we oftentimes get when we are on call is we get paged, especially on, say, on a weekend, Saturday or Sunday, when our office is closed. And there's somebody always on call for our group 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That's just how it is. So you can always call us, but I always tell patients that sometimes one of the questions we get is, oh my goodness, I had, by mistake, I had a French fry. That's okay. Don't panic. You don't have to stop drinking the prep. Finish the prep. One French fry is not going to spoil the colon prep as long as you complete everything else to the instructions. That doesn't mean you go to McDonald's and have a large fries. It just means if by mistake you attempted and you had one fry, it's probably all going to be okay. Now, some other doctors are a little bit more strict about that, so just be mindful of that. I personally am not super strict about one French fry, but I will be strict. If you tell me, yeah, I had a burger at lunch and now I've started my prep, then I will not be appreciative of that. I'll probably cancel the procedure just because I want your colon to be clean, because it's almost like going into a small area with lights completely out if your prep is not clean. And that is just not safe to do. It is not safe to keep a blindfold on your eyes and then walk into a hallway. The same way it's not safe to go into someone's colon. Yeah, no, the colonoscopy is a very simple procedure. It actually goes from the anus, and we put this camera all around the large intestine. The colon goes around almost like a C shape that goes around the body. It's about 6 feet long. The procedure takes about 15 to 20 minutes. The endoscopy part is an upper endoscopy, which actually does not require prep, but a colonoscopy does require a prep. Now, when we do the colonoscopy, we have patients nothing to eat after midnight. Again, we don't want your colon to be full, but more specifically, when we give you anesthesia, sometimes patients will wake up and then anesthesia, as it wears off, can cause nausea in itself, depending on what medications they've used. If you've had food before the 8-hour mark, before the procedure, the anesthesia will cancel the procedure. And the reason they cancel it is if your stomach has food in it and you end up, say, throwing up that food at the end of the procedure, that food could end up in your lungs because you're still under anesthesia and your gag reflex or your swallowing reflex is not going to be perfect, which means some amount of food could probably trickle down the wrong pipe and go into the lungs. That can give you a bad pneumonia. So that's when we actually cancel these procedures, when people have eaten less than within the 8-hour window. So there's specific rules around that, but always we tell people, safe, nothing to eat after midnight. It's a safe bet that you'll probably be okay.